And here we have the Adepta Sororitas force for mission 2 of the Jericho War, Scorching Vanity. This is a patrol. It's led by a Palatine, Sonia Gallo. She is here at the front of the force. We also have a Sisters squad with a Heavy Flamer, Combi Flamer and Flamer. There's also a Simulacrum Imperialis and a Cherub, an Incensored Cherub in that unit. The Simulacrum Imperialis allows me to do a miracle or an act of faith on this unit in addition to the one per phase. The Cherub allows me to generate one specific miracle dice once per game to be used in that phase, and they will be in a rhino. Just for this game and for narrative purposes, I am squeezing 11 people into the rhino, not 10. Otherwise, everything is as per the normal data sheets. The rhino has a storm bolter and a hunter killer missile on top. Sorry, I forgot to mention, so a quick update. The Palatine has the Blessings of the Faithful Rapturous Blows for +1 strength and +1 damage on her power sword, and she also has the relic, the Iron Surplice of Saint Estila. That gives her a 2-up save and effectively transhuman physiology. She's incapable of being wounded on less than a 4-up. And here we've got the reinforcements for the Borkan set. It looks like a stealth team with a fusion blaster and 2 burst cannons, and a ghost kill with a fusion collider and twin fusion blasters. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. He's also got the early warning override on the ghost kill.
Okay.
So that makes Overwatch quite tasty.
Was that the Overwatch on normal ballistic skill? Or?
No, Overwatch on modified 5s.
Unmodified 5s.
But also Overwatch is -1 CP, so it's free for him.
Okay, nice.
The stealth suits have got a target lock as well, so
right.
You lose the benefit of light cover, which I don't think we really got in this.
We're not really going to get in this game.
They have got a home and beacon, but as well, I haven't got any crisis suits at the moment.
Cool, fair enough.
Irrelevant, I haven't bought it.
Okay, cool. Well, on to deployment then. Welcome to the Jericho Reach and to the world of Vanity, where we return to the next part of our story. In the last mission, we saw Morven Vahl trying to escape from the clutches of the foul, disgusting tail, and she failed at the very last second. She was within reaching distance almost of this sanctuary when she fell for the last time. The tail fire warriors have come and surrounded her, repowered her suit so that she has mobility, and they are now withdrawing and taking her with them to their forward operating base, which is over there. Now, what we have here is a canyon with lots of rocks, craters, smoke, you name it. There's the burning ruins of Morven Vahl's Aquila lander in here somewhere. We also have a Tau Ethereal who's recovered from the last battle. Turns out wasn't dead after all. Was just knocked unconscious when Vahl slapped her back into the canyon wall. She's woken up and some more drone reinforcements have arrived, and we are going to be trying now to get Vahl from this side of the board across to the other side of the board. Definitely not a mirror image of the previous mission. However, Vahl must move with these fire warriors until they start taking damage, at which point they will take cover and look after themselves and lose control over her warsuit. She won't count as being in combat with them at that point. However, she will be able to move and fire freely from there on, and the missile launcher is back in action now. From this board edge will be the Sororitas reinforcements, the rendezvous party that was originally coming to meet her in her Aquila lander. They are now a search and rescue party, and from some other point on the field will be some tower reinforcements namely a ghost kill and a stealth team. If the Tau can get Vahl past the edge of the canyon, they will fall under the protection of the Tau base's guns and the tanks that are firing and guarding the wasteland, the empty wasteland there. If the sisters can recover her before they get there, they have a chance to obliterate this Tau war party on this side of the canyon. And that for now is their objective, to recover Vahl, to allow them to get them back and healed properly. So without further ado, we will go on to the start of the game. And here we are with the forces deployed. Vahl surrounded by the Tau Fire Warriors and the Cadre Fireblade. The Ghost Kill emerges from this central pile of smoke, which we were fighting over in the last game. It seems to have been there all along. And then over here, the hurt Ethereal. She's back to her full wound's complement. However, narratively speaking, she's not very well. The Tau will be going first in this game. And in terms of win conditions, if Vahl dies, then the Tau will win. If the Ethereal dies, the Sororitas win. If both die or both survive the game, then it's a no-score draw, and we'll each withdraw to our respective strongholds and fight again. On to Tau, turn 1. And here we are at the end of Sororitas movement, turn 1. The Tau have already moved. They're dragging the captured Morven Vahl back towards the open wasteland on the other side of the canyon. And the now search and rescue party has moved onto the board on this side in hot pursuit. And what we are going to do, speaking very narratively, is the Storm Bolter on top of the Rhino is just going to shoot at the nearest target, which happens to be these two drones accompanying the Cadre Fireblade. Those that were in half range, so rapid fire 2 becomes 4 shots, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, and drones are toughness 4, so we'll win on 4s. So 1 wound at no AP. So it should be a 4-up save.
Standard marker light war. Four plus save.
Yeah.
So do I need to choose which drone it's on, don't I? Oh, they both got the same, so I'll choose which one goes out.
Yep. Well, that's a fail. It's only 1 damage.
Yeah, I think they've only got one. One's a shield, one's a marker, and one's a gun, isn't it? So they've only got 1 wound.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of the gun.
So 1 pops. And that is the end of Sororitas turn 1. And at the end of Tau turn 2 movement phase, you can see the Fire Warriors are moving around the canyon walls, whilst the Ghost Kill and the Stealth team have moved up to target the Sororitas Rhino, which is fired off the smoke launchers. So it's now -1 to hit. By which I mean I played the Holy Smokescreen stratagem. I'm not trying to make out that it's got the old style smoke launchers rule. However, it is going to be facing a lot of incoming fire from the Ghost Kill at this point. So we've got everything from the Ghost Kill into the Rhino. That's 2 Fusion Blasters and 3 from the Fusion Collider, but all the rolls are the same. So doing them all at the same time. It's used the marker light for +1 to hit, and Smokescreen gives it a natural -1, so we are hitting on 4s. And that is 2 hits. Winning on 3s. Or is he thinking of a command?
No.
1 wound.
AP -4.
AP -4, and Shield of Faith is a 6-up invuln save. Nope.
D6.
So D6 damage.
6.
6.
To start.
We're down to 4. He says, I think it's 4.
So this is the blaster.
This is the fusion blaster off the stealth suits, also into the rhino.
Hits.
Hits.
Gain strength 8.
Wounds on a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a
-4 again.
6-up Shield of Faith. No.
D6 again then.
So 4 or more, and the rhino does not explode, but it is destroyed. And we rolled for the disembarkation, and 4 models died as a result of failing to get out of the destroyed rhino. Ouch.
So we've got...
So we have 14 shots from the fire warriors that can see into the sisters squad here. And we have played again Relentless Fusillade and Pulse Onslaught for those of you that watched the last game. Well, this is going to be a consistent thing all the way through the campaign, I suspect. So spent 2 CP.
Yeah. So we've got hit rolls of 6 automatically wound.
Yeah.
Because they're by the Cadre Fireblade, they also do an extra hit. Explode. Their AP's increased by
And they
1,
go up
and
to
they
AP
can
minus
add
2.
rapid fire, which are taken into account.
Yeah.
So these are 4s.
So 14 shots, effectively
Oh,
rapid
so they're
firing,
not-
hitting on 4s.
So 6s, that's 3
Sixes,
wounds.
auto wound and
I
do
get
additional
reroll
hits.
1s because of the Cadre Fireblade.
Yeah.
So that's
So they convert,
Two,
but you've got effectively 3 of those 3s will hit your extra
for
hits.
those extra hits. So that's 3 wounds.
Then roll those to wound.
So strength 5, I believe.
Strength 5, toughness 3, so yeah, 3s.
Oh, that's nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay.
And these are...
So in response to that storm of fire, I used the Incenser Cherub on the Battle Sister squad and rolled a 6 for that. And with the Simulacrum Imperialis, I can do a second act of faith on that unit this phase. So 2 have automatically passed their armor saves, and the remainder of these are being taken on 4-ups. Wish me luck. That is dead on average. Speaking of dead, 4 of them.
I don't think I've got anything to do with morale.
And in the morale phase, that sister squad has to take a morale check with a -8 modifier. That's a fail. So on a 1 or 2, the last sister goes. Oh no, that's the whole squad. And so with a failed morale check there, the rhino is destroyed. The 10 battle sisters from inside are wiped out, leaving just the Palatine to attempt a rescue. Vahl is some way away, however, and this will take a miracle of the Emperor to see her freed at this point. Blazing pain and light sears through Morven Vahl's head as the sisters that came to rescue her are slaughtered. The blinding light of the Emperor clears the fugue from her mind and frees up the systems of the Purgator Mirabilis, and she finds herself able to move once more and take her vengeance on those that would kill her sisters. And the Palatine drew her plasma pistol and opened fire on the stealth suits, using Faith and Fury and a miracle dice to hit and wound. However, the stealth suit made its save on a 6-up. So now we move on to Vahl herself. She has told herself to shoot better because no one else is in range. So Fidelis will speak against the Ghost Keel and its drones, hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s. Everything hits. And at strength 6, thankfully I can re-roll 1s for that as well. The Ghost Keel is toughness 7, so we're on 5s to wound. However, that is 2 wounds at -1 AP and 2 damage.
Okay, let's see what it's. So the stealth drones must have a somewhere. I've only got that. Sorry, what's the AP?
It's -1.
So these are 5 up saves.
5 up
so
saves.
there's 2.
2 of them, yep.
So there's 2 drones there. Oh, 1 saved.
1 saved, 1 gone.
Yeah, so that's 1 drone gone.
And then she'll also open fire with a Sanctorum, Prioris missiles from the Paragon missile launcher. 2 shots, basically they're crack missiles. So re-rolling 1s, 2 hits, and 3s to wound, re-rolling. No, just 1 wound at -2. So this will be a 6 up save.
1 drone goes.
And the drone is down. So then we will have to do some charges. And I think the Palatine will go into the stealth suits and Vahl will go into the fire warriors, and we'll take it from there and see you in the fight phase. And the tower choosing to overwatch Palatine Sonia Gallo, the stealth team opening fire with burst cannons and a single fusion blaster.
Fusion blaster?
This is 12 shots from the burst cannons. 3 hits.
Strength 5.
These will wound on 3s. Sorry, they'll wound on 4s because of her relic, the Iron Surplus of Saint Estila. Gives her transhuman. So 2 wounds.
Maybe dash.
Grants her a 2 up save. So 2s to save. She is fine. Both charges were successful. So we will move on to the fight phase. And we start in the combat phase with Palatine Sonia Gallo. She has 3 attacks normally. She's Order of the Bloody Rose, so she gets an extra attack when she charges. And hits on 2s. That's a shame. However, she is strength 4 with her power sword. And therefore wounds on 4s. And I'm going to use a command point to re-roll that one. There we go. So 2 wounds, they become AP -4.
Go through them.
So both go through, doing 2 damage each because of her blessing.
2 dead.
So 2 dead stealth suits. On to Morven Vahl. And then we have Morven Vahl barreling into the Fire Warriors to wreak vengeance. She is using the sweeping blow profile for the Lance of Illumination, and so every attack it makes 2 attack rolls instead of 1. So that is 10 attacks, hitting on 2s, and she re-rolls misses, which is a good job because I've just rolled 4 1s. There we go. So we've got 9 hits. Strength user, which is strength 5, so wounding on 3s and re-rolling again because of her warlock trait. That is 9 wounds, all at -2.
Those are the 6s.
She does not get the extra AP for Bloody Rose because she's not order specific.
So first of all, first 2 I'm going to take against the drones.
Yep.
With the 4 up save.
Okay.
So that's 1 gone.
1 dead drone.
So take another one. 2 dead drones.
2 dead drones. 6 saves to take on the remaining fire warriors.
2 save. So that's 4 fire warriors and 2 drones.
4 fire warriors and 2 drones dead. Not a bad start. And we're getting this on camera because this is Tau in combat and they've just hit.
Hit.
This is the stealth suit fighting
Strength.
the Palatine.
Strength 4.
Toughness 3. However, she's only wounded on 4s.
Oh.
That's a 6. I'm going to ask this question anyway, even though I know the answer. Any AP?
Well, no.
No. Right. Okay. So 2 up save.
Oh.
Yep, she's fine.
That's
And
a good job
then
they're
we've,
battle suits and they can shoot in combat.
yeah, and then we've got some fire warriors.
Yeah, they're going to pile in. So 5 fire warriors and 1. Is it 5 or 6?
This could be the game here. We've got 6 fire warriors.
3, 4. 5 fire warriors.
5 fire warriors in the Chassui
Yeah.
in combat with Morgan Vahl.
She's going down. So we have
Hitting on 5s.
5s. Massive 5s.
That's 1 hit.
Don't think I'm going to waste a CP.
And it does wound.
3.
She is toughness 5. 2 up save.
Oh.
She's teasing them.
Yeah.
And she is now going to use her once per game ability to fight again. She's going to use the sweeping blow again because there are 6 of them left. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay, that's everything this time. And winning on 3s, rerolling. That is 9 wounds at -2. 9 6s, here we come. Well, you need at least 4.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Don't need to roll that many. Lots of 6s. Come on. No.
Not enough. None, in fact.
No. That'll be you now.
There we go.
Unsurprising.
That is all of them gone. And she will consolidate into the Cadre Fireblade just to make him fall back.
Yeah.
So the Ghost Kill can shoot her. And in the Tau phase, the Cadre Fireblade has fallen back. The stealth suit has stayed in combat with the Palatine. However, the big news is the Ghost Kill has played experimental weaponry to ignore the invuln save on Morven Vahl and is about to open up with many fusion blaster shots.
On 3s.
So 3 shots from the big fusion collider. These are the ones that are ignoring the invuln saves. So they will hit on 3s thanks to Markerlight. I'm definitely not praying for 1s and 2s.
Let me just check Cadre Fireblade because he might re-roll 1s, but that might just be for pulse. It's only core.
Yeah.
And a Ghost Kill isn't a core.
Good.
Damn. So 3s. That will do.
That'll do. That's all of them.
3 hits. Strength 9.
3s to wound.
3 wounds. AP -4.
Okay. So she has 6 up saves. Come on, what can we do here? Nothing.
So it's D6 plus 2 at that range.
Yep.
So you got 6 plus 3d6.
No, because it's going to change because
'cause
she halves all of the damage incoming.
Okay, she'll do them
so they'll have to do them all
individually.
separately.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, which becomes 2.
rubbish dice. 4.
That's another 2, so that's 4 wounds in total. And 5 plus 2 is 7, which comes down to 4, which
That's your to
is
8.
8, which is how many wounds she has got. She's dead. Just. And that is the game. That is Vahl incapacitated. The Tau are victorious. Dirty, dirty Tau. We should say, just for completeness, we did actually do the rest of this phase here, and the stealth suit did actually hit Palatine twice, but failed to wound the Invan saves there, keeping her safe. Don't like that stratagem. However, it is a Tau victory, and now I've got to go away and write another scenario explaining why Morvenn Vahl isn't actually dead yet.